Thank you all for joining. Welcome to Crafty Creations. Today we'll be making a O Canada wreath on the Unique and Creek oval board. This is a 12-inch sign. The board, I am using twist ties, PVC twist ties, and I added 20 of those PVC twist ties. So using the red and white stripe, horizontal white stripe mess, we're doing the ruffle. Need 20 pieces of those cut at 17 inches, between 17 and 18 inches. So these are the ribbon, the 2.5 red with the black lace, cut at 14 inches, and a white and black stripe, 1.5, cut at 14 inches as well. But we'll see in the middle if we need to add more. We'll cut up some more. Okay, so let me show you how to make a ruffle. Okay, we're going to get out some clips. We'll do 3 because I left 3 for you. So we'll do those 3 and we'll scrunch from here to here. So I am putting the mesh curve side down. So pinching and pleating all the way up. And pinning it. Okay, throw that aside and grab another one and do another. That's that. Clip it. And those are all the 20 ruffles. I didn't make all of them ahead of time, so that's all the 20 pieces. All right, so let's begin adding the ruffles into the twist ties. So I'll show you this again. So I have the PVC ties going every other on the outside. 10 pieces, and as well as 10 pieces going all the way around on the inside. So altogether 20 pieces of the PVC ties. And so we'll begin adding the ruffles onto the board. So to add the mess, I'm going to put it this way, like this, with the manufactured edges going towards the outside. So we're adding that in there, just like that. Okay. And twist once. I try to flatten these down when I do these kinds of wreaths with a ruffle. It's not a pancake, but I like them flat. So grab another one. And add it the same way. Is it this way? This way I'm going? Which side am I going? I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna add that in there. You can stir, it's in the middle. And these horizontal white stripe, when you do your ruffle, they're a little bit thick where you scrunched. So you have to make sure it's really packed into the board when you add it, just so it won't look like it's floating around. So these ones can come up. So I did use zip ties, but I wanted to use up these PVC ties. I have quite a few of them still. I don't know what it is about me, but I like wreaths that are just, you know, flat. So this the, oh, this is the last one for the outside. So I did wood burn this mess. So I knew I was gonna, you know, play around with it and move it around just like what I'm doing now. So I would burn it. And yeah. So here I make sure this one goes under. This one's overlapping. It won't sew, but I know about it. Okay, so there's that. The mess is in there for the outside row. So now let's add the ribbon. I did cut the ribbon at 14 inches, so 2.5, 1.5 on top. Find your middle, fold it over. Oh, look at that, I didn't cut this one. There we go. Fold it over, like a crease, and pinch complete. I'm running out of room. See, now this is already big here. So, can you see this? I hope you can see this. Pinch and pinch. And so now I'm gonna add those like that onto where we added the mesh. And so I'm gonna open the twist ties because so the ribbon will say sit flush closer to the board. So I'm gonna cut off. So I'm just adding the 14-inch cut ribbon tails onto the where we've added the mesh. So I'm gonna cut these. Maybe I'll cut these after. There we go. So I'm going in there, opening those divots up. You know, that really helps. I didn't do this. I used to just put it in there and just, you know, separate the ribbon, just like that. But I think it helps because when you go in there and open up those divots, like these ones right here, like open them up, the ribbon seems to come curving towards you. And so I've started doing that. And so when you open them up now, they'll just go curvy. So opening up the PVC ties and then twist a few times. Okay, we'll cut those. Again, opening up those divots, just spreading them open like that. Lifting them up. And you see how they curve now? Magic. And keep on adding those ribbons. That's loud. So for this one, I'm just gonna go like this. Remember, I put my mess this way with these outside manufactured edges going on the outside, but now I'm going in this way. So there's 10 ties on here, so there's 10 mesh. So we did make the ruffles at the beginning, so. So we're adding one more. So pay attention to what I'm gonna do here, because I don't just add it right here so this whole thing will show. I want this one to show too. Let me show you what I mean. It's overlapping. So this one we can overlap this one, but only this one we have to lift this up. Like so again, it won't sew, but that's just me trying to make things look how do you say it? Good. So this one can be overlapped, but this one has to go under and this going over. There we go. So there. So when we add our sign, I'll probably add it in the middle, like I always do. And a bow up here, down here, and a bow up here. We'll make another bow. We won't add anything here and here. 4. So 2 of these will be covered, so there'll be 8 ties. So we'll cut 4 each of the ribbon. Same length, 14 inches. All right, we'll add those into the board. Put one per tie. Like we'll put a red one here. Put one here. And we cut these off now. One and a half in there. Okay, so I don't want to put two per tie this time because it'll be too busy. There we go. So let's cut these off. We don't need them. I'm making sure I'm pushing these down because when they stick up, they're kind of pointy and we don't want anybody hurting themselves with those. Like right in the top so we can add our sign. The top is up here. So I'm going to add the sign right smack in the middle, of course. My darning needle for when I attach my signs. All I did for this is just, I did put together 2 pipe cleaners and added them in there. I could have had enough to use 1, but I didn't want to struggle, so that's why I did 2 to make it longer. Right where it, right in the middle. Let me see. Right up here and down here. What you can do also is make holes here. I almost did that. I didn't know why, because when you add your sign, these go a little, the ties go closer to the board. But it'll be okay up here too, so. Okay. So there, the holes are already there, so might as well use them. So find those holes. Digging through the mess. There we go, we found one. Lucky me. I'm just going in through the mesh. See now, these needles are perfect for going through the mesh. And then the next one, we'll just go over the board. Right above the, where you added your other piping. There we go. There is where I attached everything. And so this is going back under here just in case I want to change the sign again. I didn't want to cut it really down in there. So there's that. And now we're going to add our bow. We'll add our bow down here. We'll make a small one for this one here. Let's make a quick small bow for this part because I want to cover this up. Use a black one. This will be 7 inches. 7-inch tail. Yeah. Just a small bow, 4-inch loop. Loop. We'll do 2. Add that. And through the mess over the board. A hanger. Right here. I got a big one. Oh, look. Stick that back under the board. Oh, and I need to cut these up. This way or that way? This way. This way. Oh, try to fix up my ribbon. I think I'll like it. Do you curl your bows like this, or do you just leave them hanging? Sometimes I leave mine hanging because the tails, I mean. All right, so there it is. There's our wreath for today. Oh, Canada.